Hey guys, welcome to Cashflow Vision. Today we have a new topic CAGR, that is Compounded Annual Growth Rate. Why we do fundamental analysis? Because we need to understand that the company's stock is really worthy enough to invest or not. Fundamental analysis is done to find out intrinsic value of a stock. This will help to understand if the stock is overvalued or undervalued. To select a stock, one needs to understand if the company's fundamentals are strong and have ability to deliver a desired result. There are certain steps which one needs to ascertain before investing in stocks. Friends, fundamental analysis uses qualitative as well as quantitative tools of stock selection. Qualitative and quantitative analysis tools, there are various factors involved in the same. Quantitative factors include ratio analysis and value stock criteria for selecting the right stocks. In this series, we will see various ratios, steps that will help in analyzing a stock. Please note that for stock selection while investing, calculating the growth rate is an important aspect in fundamental analysis of stocks. The growth rate of companies' earnings, revenues, dividends have to be calculated. Let us start with one of the important ratio, CAGR. CAGR indicates the cumulative performance of a specific aspect over a particular period of time and is used to measure profitability of business. CAGR is often associated with specific indicators which reflect the performance of a company over a certain period, such as sales, revenue, earnings, profits, etc. Let us take one example. We have a company called ABC Industries Limited. The company experienced a market capitalization compound growth rate at 23%, while revenue grew at 18% CAGR. But what does it mean? This means that the average market capitalization grew at 23% every year for the past X number of years, while earnings registered an average growth of 18% year on year. To calculate CAGR, we have a formula. Quite simple one. What is the formula? It's end value divided by initial value raised to 1 divided by n the whole minus 1, where the n is equal to investment period. I will explain you this with an example. Let us assume we have invested in a mutual fund $1,000 the very first year. In the second year, the value was $2,000. And in third year, the value became $3,000. So now, if I want to know what will be the CAGR, I will plug in those value in the formula and I will get an answer. So 1000 will become my initial value and 3000 will become my end value. And n will be my investment period, that is 3 years in this case. I'll get some figure, but what should I understand by this? This will tell me how an investment has performed compared to its price over the particular time period, that is 3 years in this case. Guys, CAGR demonstrates the growth of an individual's investment over a specific period of time. But remember one thing, that CAGR does not reflect investment risk, the very important aspect in the world of investment risk. Therefore, it is good to know CAGR details of a particular mutual fund or stocks, but taking investment decisions only on the back of CAGR records may be a risky proposal. Guys, I'm sure you must have found this article quite helpful. Take care, stay safe.